Now, Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jim Teske with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
There are your numbers for today. We cracked 70 degrees with some sun this afternoon. 73 the high, 62 the low. There's some precipitation, just over 1/10 of an inch in Syracuse today. And we finally reached an inch of rain for the month with a week to go. This is the longest it's taken to get to an inch of rain in the month of August since 1992. So you got to go back more than 30 years. There were some higher totals to the north of Syracuse where you had more than 1/4 of an inch. Camden, Central Square, Redfield on the New York State Mesonet reporting sites. This is welcomed rain up here because it's needed. I did get an email from someone in Tully today. You know, hey, we don't need rain down here. Look, they've had more than 5 inches of rain over the last 30 days. And here at Syracuse, we've only had an inch at the airport in August. Lows tonight, you know, will continue to drop. We're in the low 60s now, 57 here. A lot of 50s widespread across the area. There could be some spots in the upper 40s. Notice that 49 showing up in Cortland. Here's your setup. The showers from earlier in the day have fallen apart. High pressure building in from the west. Meanwhile, a frontal system that's approaching the western Great Lakes. Ahead of that, southerly winds bringing warmer air and more humid air. Take a look at the dew points. While we're in the comfortable 50s, 60s creeping north through the Mississippi Valley, that kind of air will be over us on Thursday. In the meantime, quiet. Some high clouds moving through after midnight, and then they move out. When you wake up tomorrow morning, there should be some fog in the valleys, especially south of Syracuse and maybe near Oneida Lake. Otherwise, it's a mostly sunny start to the day. 50s quickly giving way to 60s and 70s by the time you get to the lunch hour. More of a mix of sun and clouds. Those are going to be cumulus clouds, fair weather cumulus clouds in the afternoon. There you go, 80 degrees here in Syracuse. If you're headed out to the fair during the evening, temperatures will be backing off into the 60s. Looks like temperatures Thruway corridor, 80 or a little bit better. Cooler in the hills south of Syracuse. And then beyond that, high pressure moves out. Warm front's approaching from the west, and as that moves through during Thursday morning, there might be a shower with that. And then we get into the humid air. Showers and storms develop mid to late afternoon and then quickly move off to the east in the evening as a cold front approaches. And notice most of central and northern New York under at least a low risk for severe weather. Chances increase as you go farther to the east. Think Ithaca, Cortland, Norwich. Damaging winds, also large hail, the greatest risk in those storms. So here's the planning forecast. It's warm and humid with those storms on Thursday. Boy, morning shower, going to be pretty spotty on Friday. The rest of the day is dry. We're in the mid to upper 70s. Weekend looking good. Sun and clouds warming up toward the end. 85 there Sunday. Maybe a late day thunderstorm, especially north of Syracuse Monday. A better chance on Tuesday.
Syracuse football is back, and so is Orange Nation. Join us as we preview Fran Brown's 3rd year at the helm as he and the Orange look to bounce back from last season. Orange Nation, August 31st at 7 on News Channel 9 and WSYR+.